Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to eSheanFX. Today is Monday, Monday the 25th of June 2012. The time is just about 7 p.m. Sydney time. We welcome you to today's session of the eSheanFX trading room. Just wanted to highlight to you that during the day we took 2 trades that were successful. I just want to show them for you on the screen. I wonder if this lighting is good, but I'll try and sort of figure out how to make this more beautiful. Alright, so our first trade we took around about at 9:45 a.m. Sydney time. Now if you look at this trade, we took it on a rejection of the 21 MA. As you may be aware, price had crossed around about here, but this is too early in the morning, so I didn't take this trade at this point. By the time I saw the trade, it was rejecting the 21 MA at that point there, so that's when we took the trade. Now I just want to confirm to you that around 9:45 our stochastic was definitely pointing southward. Now you'll notice here that the ATR was below 0.10. That's our trigger point. What we've decided to do as part of a strategy, if the average true range is above 0.10, what we'll do is we will go for our maximum trade points per trade, and that's 40 pips. If on the other hand the ATR is below 0.10, we'll decide to go for half that amount, so we'll go for 20 pips. We use a factor of 4, so if the ATR is 0.10, multiply that by 4, you get 0.40. That's equivalent to 40 pips in terms of the yen. So if it's below 0.10, we put it at arbitrary 20 points, and we target for 20 points if the ATR is 0.10. That means the volatility is very low, and therefore the probability that the trade might go against us is high, so we look for shorter targets. So in this case the ATR was definitely below 0.10, and so we were going for a shorter target of 20 points. We'd actually put this at 30 points, but somewhat we decided to reduce it when we saw the trade was slightly weakening at this point. You see these 2 candles here. The first candle went up, the second one went up, so we just took off the trade at that point in time. Now the strength meter at this point in time at around 9:45 was somewhere around here. As you can see, the Aussie was going down, the yen was going up, and therefore this gave us good reason to go short, or rather it gave us more reason to go short on our strategy. And yes, it did. It went down here and we got 25 points. That was good. Now the second trade we took was round about here. At that point the stochastic was going down. It had reached its top. It had curved and crossed over. ATR was pretty low at this point in time. It was actually around 0.066, so we were really cautious at this point in time, and so we actually took 20 pips. The 19 pips there, I think I miscalculated the timing there, the points. It was supposed to be 20 points. Now this was round about we took this trade round about what time was that? Around 2:30. Let's look at our chart strength meter. At 2:30, if you look here, this is 213. 213 here is sort of the they'd come sort of together and then sort of bounced back. So it was round about this area, 230, that it started to diverge. So once it diverged like this, we were more confident that this trade would be successful. So we took that trade at that point, and we took 20 points. Now, of course, it went much further down, but in trading, you never know what can happen, and therefore we were happy to take those 20 points. Net, we did 40 points in the day, and that was good. That was good. Now we've just come into 7 p.m. Sydney time. Now this is a very crucial area. As you may see, sort of the market was pulling back a bit. Usually we would love to see it bounce around the 21 MA for us to go short, and we always go take a trade after the close of a candle. So at this point in time, we won't really take this trend because we don't know what's going to happen here. This guy might go up sharply and come down, and that's what we usually look for. We look for a rejection at the dynamic resistance point at the 21 MA. But in this case, it seems like it went up a bit. It didn't touch there, but it's sort of coming down. The stochastic itself is also turning around at just about 50 mark. It's going down, and the ATR is just about 0.10. Now we'll wait for a close for that candle. Now, if we look at the strength meter, you'll see that the yen is pushing back up level 8, and the Aussie is pulling back down a bit. Now, usually at this point, we have to exercise some caution, definitely, because we know that the yen has been now on the 8, on the higher level, so we expect that this should come down, and the Aussie has been down here, so we would expect that it would want to go up. So we will have to wait to see this is a real rejection. The way we look at it sometimes is that we look at if the market breaks down, or rather goes below the closes below a previous low. This is where we apply our breakout trades. If this candle closes below here, below this previous low, and we have all the confirmation from our other indicators, like stochastic has turned down, the ATR is just moving up, and it closes up here, what we will do is we will wait for the next candle. Usually whenever there's a breakout like this, you will find that the price will shoot back upward slightly and then continue downwards. So we'll wait for the price to shoot up back a bit so that we can get in on a good price, and then we take the trade at that point and let it continue downwards. So we'll wait for the close of this candle, and we'll see whether it closes below the previous low, or it shoots back up. Now if it shoots back up, we will be wary taking that trade, because you never know, that pullback could be that there's a rejection of that price at the lower level, and therefore the market wants to push back up. So we'll wait. We got about 5 minutes more to go, so we'll wait and see if that trade actually breaks that low, and we will take that trade. But ideally our strategy is let the price go up and reject around these areas. The rejection would be something like a pin bar. That means you see price shoot up and then close much lower, closer to its opening. That's where we sort of see as a rejection point. But at this point in time, I think the pressure downwards is quite heavy, so we might take this trade once this thing closes, once the price closes below the previous low. So we'll wait for that and see how that goes. I'll pause the video for now. I think once I take the trade, I'll come back and give you any updates about that trade. Thank you. Bye. Guys, I was just wondering, I just wanted to give you a further update. I was just wondering what that sharp downward move for our pair, and just came to daily FX news, and we just saw that Fitch has done great Cyprus to BB plus junk status, and I guess the market is getting jittery there, and that's why you're seeing that drop in the price right there. It means the market is it's a risk off, therefore they're selling off risky assets. So that's I don't usually trade the news, but I usually keep an eye of what's happening. So that gives us more impetus to this trade. The level of risk in the market right now, the market is rather jittery with all that's problem happening in Europe, and these downgrades. The last time there were 4 downgrades in Europe, and now we have another downgrade in Cyprus. So that's not always good. So what we'll do is, once the candle closes, I think we will take this trade, because we believe that the momentum for risk off will still continue, and we'll target we'll sort of target 40 points at this point. Let's see, if we target 40 points, we're looking at something like we'll look at that previous low, that's 26. It would be somewhere around the 60 area. Now that's pretty low. That's pretty low, but we'll target for that. We will target for that and see how the market goes. Because I think it's since last week, it's been the market has been really jittery, and I think guys want to stay out of any risky assets. So see there, it's closed below that, and so we will take this trade and see how it tracks. So we will go to, we'll sell this at market. That's at 40 points. And we'll see how that tracks. Okay, it's actually about 70, 64, 79, 56. As you can see, this is usually a very strong push. The trade is already moving into the positive territory. So we'll see how that goes and see how that tracks. Let's see, if we look at the 1 hour, it's right below the 21 MA. If we come here, 76.56 is our target. 79.56 rather. $79.50 is good. The market will try, most probably will try and beat that. I believe we're good. I think this will continue downwards, but we'll try and keep you up to date on this trade. If anything happens, of course, we will keep you updated on how this trade went. Thank you for now. Bye. Well, I think we'll close it for the day. The trade has taken quite a while to gel. We're still in the positive territory, but it's taken too long, so we might close it